Such awakenings may happen once in a lifetime or many, many times. But when they do, what before you took for granted is presented as a gift, difficult yet precious and good. Not that you know quite what to do with your gift, or even what it really means, only how much it matters. Awakening to the call stirring deep within you, the call of God, the call of life, you begin your pilgrimage. Before you do, look about you. Contemplate the mystery, and contemplate with awe. This cathedral is as ancient as humankind. Its cornerstone, the first altar, marked with the tincture of blood and blessed by tears. Search for a lifetime, which is all you are surely given, and you shall never know its limits. Visit all its transepts, worship at its myriad shrines, nor span its celestial ceiling with your gaze. The builders have worked from time immemorial, destroying and creating, confounding and perfecting, tearing down and raising up arches in this cathedral, buttresses and chapels, organs, theaters and chancels, gargoyles, idols, and icons. Not a moment passes without work being done that shall not be finished during the lifetime of the architect who planned it, the patrons who paid for it, the builders who constructed it, or the expectant worshipers. Throughout history, one generation after another has labored lovingly, sometimes fearfully, crafting memorials and consecrating shrines. Untold numbers of these collect dust in long, undisturbed chambers. Others, cast centuries or eons ago from their once respected places, lie shattered in shards or ground into powder on the cathedral floor. Not a moment passes without the dreams of long-dead dreamers being outstripped, crushed, or abandoned, giving way to new visions, each immortal in reach, ephemeral in grasp. Welcome to the Cathedral of the world. Above all, contemplate the windows. In the Cathedral of the world, there are windows beyond number, some long forgotten, covered with many patinas of grime, others revered by millions, the most sacred of shrines. Each, in its own way, is beautiful. Some are abstract, some representational, some dark and meditative, others bright and dazzling. Each window tells a story about the creation of the world, the meaning of history, the purpose of life, the nature of humankind, the mystery of death. The windows of the cathedral are where the light shines through. As with all extended metaphors for meaning, this one is imperfect. The light of God, truth, being itself, call it what you will, shines not only in upon us but also out from within us. Together with the windows, we are part of the cathedral, not apart from it. We comprise an interdependent web of being. The cathedral is constructed out of star stuff, and so are we. We are that part, that known part of the cathedral that contemplates itself. Because the cathedral is so vast, our life so short, and our vision so dim, we are able to contemplate only a bit of the cathedral, explore a few apses, reflect on the play of light and darkness through but a few of its myriad windows. Yet since the whole is contained in each of the parts, as we ponder and act on the insight from our ruminations, we may discover truths with a small t that will infest our days with meaning. A 21st century theology based on the concept of one light and many windows offers to its adherents both breadth and focus. Honoring multiple religious approaches, it excludes only the truth claims of absolutists. That is because fundamentalists claim that the light shines through their window only. It does shine through their window, not through their window only. Some, as we know from recent painful experience, go so far as to beseech their followers to throw stones through other people's windows. Skeptics draw the opposite conclusion. Seeing the bewildering variety of windows and observing the folly of the worshippers, they conclude that there is no light. But the windows aren't the light. They're where the light shines through. In the cathedral of the world, the light can refract in very different ways through two distinct windows, enlightening different faiths with different truths. Scientific logic suggests that this is impossible. According to my cathedral metaphor, scientific logic is in this case misleading. Theology is an art, by the way, not a science. 2.5 millennia ago, Aristotle coined something that he called the law of the excluded middle. As a logical certainty, and we follow him to this day, he asserted that A and not A cannot be true at one and the same time. By the light of my cathedral metaphor, Aristotle is wrong, at least with respect to theology. His logical certitude oversteps the law of experience. Contrast one stained glass window, its dark center, bordered with more translucent panes, with another configured in the opposite fashion, its light center framed in darkness. Though the same light shines through both of these windows, they will cast diametrically opposite shadow images on the cathedral floor for the priests and teachers to interpret and the followers and believers and worshipers to honor. The question is truth darkness surrounded by light, or is it light surrounded by darkness? In the cathedral of the world, the answer is each. The answer is both. As reflected through the windows of tradition and experience, truth emerges indirectly. To a modern universalist, this suggests that since the same light can be refracted in so many different ways, including A and not A, the only religious truth claims that we can discount completely are those that dismiss all other claims for failing to conform to their own understanding of the creation.